Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, classmates. I'm Catherine Velasco, and I'm here to present in front of you the legal foundation and the types of law. Before we proceed to the discussion proper, we will define first what is law. Law is a set of rules decided by a particular statement meant for a purpose of keeping the security of society. An activity is illegal if it breaks a law or does not follow the laws. A legal code is a written code of laws that are enforced. This may deal with things like police, courts, or punishments. First, there is the sheer intellectual interest in understanding such a complex social phenomenon, which is, after all, one of the most intricate aspects of human culture. Law, however, is also a normative social practice. It purports to guide human behavior, giving rise to reasons for action. An attempt to explain this normative reason-giving aspect of law is one of the main challenges of general jurisprudence. And now, what's law in education? Law in education is the portion of the law in state, country, or city that specifically governs educational bodies such as public and private schools and universities. After we tackled about the law in education, we will now proceed to the 10 types of law. The first type of law is criminal law. It concerns itself with finding and punishing people who have broken the law by committing crimes. The goal of criminal law is to have uncovered the true perpetrator of a crime and exact justice. Criminal law includes a wide range of crimes, from homicides to pirating copyrighted material. The second type of law is civil law. The civil law system is derived mainly from the Roman corpus juris civilis, a collection of laws and legal interpretations compiled under the East Roman Emperor Justinian. The major feature of civil law system is that laws are organized into systematic written codes. In civil law, the sources are recognized as authoritative are principally legislations, especially codifications in constitution or statutes enacted by governments, and secondarily, custom. The civil law systems in some countries are based on more than one code. For the third type of law, corporate law, it is a system of criminal justice that makes sure businesses adhere to local and federal regulations for conducting business legally. Paralegals in this specialty might work for a single corporation as part of their in-house legal team, or they might work for a firm that works with many corporate clients. For the fourth type, international law, it governs the interaction between different countries. These laws are designed to promote trade and to keep all citizens safe. International law often deals with issues related to preserving the environment, establishing basic human rights, and regulating trade. For the fifth type of law, commercial law, sometimes called trade law or business law, deals with commerce, trades, and transactions. These broad legal fields includes areas bankruptcy, contracts, mortgages, and real estate, consumer credit, and banking. For the sixth type of law, family law. This type of law handles cases related to the family relationships, such as divorce and child custody, adoption and termination of parental rights. These cases are often involve children, and some surround difficult circumstances, such as child abuse or domestic violence. Next, constitutional law. This area of law includes any legal proceedings related to upholding or interpreting the U.S. Constitution. Court cases might surround issues like due process, civil rights, or freedom of speech. Next, labor law. Labor law oversees the relationship between employers and employees. Their law goes to ensure that employees aren't taken advantage of by corporations, which typically have more bargaining power of resources than an individual employee. Labor laws govern issues like collective bargaining, unionization, benefits dispute, and more. For the next one, intellectual property law. Intellectual property, or called IP, refers to intangible creative works or inventions that are protected by copyrights, trademarks, or patents. This law works to protect creators from copyright infringement. for the last one, Islamic law. Sharia law is Islam's legal system. It is derived from the Quran, Islam's central text, and fatwas, the rulings of Islamic scholars. It literally means the clear, well-trodden path to water. Sharia law acts as a code for living that all Muslims should adhere to, including prayers, fasting, and donations to the poor. It aims to help Muslims understand how they should live every aspect of their lives according to God's wishes. This is what the legal foundations and the types of law is all about. I hope you learned something from the topic that I discussed. Thank you and God bless.